All right, everyone. We are continuing on with Game Over Cancer Day 4. I'm your host, Level Up Leo, and I'm going to throw it off to a couple of friends over here. So we have IITzPedrito that's going to be running the game. Sonic 1 Forever. This is the Sonic Solo Any Percent. And commenting on it is going to be Argic, who's going to tell us about the game and explain what's going on. Take it away, Argic.
Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I hope you are looking forward to this run. It is going to be a fun one. It is going to be absolutely phenomenal. When we are ready, I'll just give you a countdown, and hopefully we'll be ready to go. Pedrito here is going to smash this run. So, without further ado, let's get this countdown. Let's go for it. Pedrito, if you want to get yourself on the screen, we'll get ourselves ready to go. All right, on the save file, we're going to have fun. So let's go with the countdown here from 5. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, we are underway here. Welcome to the classic Green Hill Zone, but it's not the classic one that you think of. No, we are playing Sonic 1 Forever. It is a enhanced version of the decompilations that were originally for the mobile. Confused? Don't worry about it. Know that it is a fan project that is made with a lot of love from the Team Forever team. You can see Sonic here has the drop dash, has already finished the stage with amazing speed, amazing precision, and using the drop dash, the insta shield, and if you didn't blink, you would see the lovely lightning shields in there as well. Yes, this game has the elemental shields available in the game as well. We'll explain them as we get to use them, but we're going to speed our way through these phenomenal stages at a wonderful time there. 18 seconds, nothing to be sniffed at. So we're going to go into Green Hill 2 here. You're going to see Pedrito go down to the bottom route, use the drop dash, immediately landing on his speed shoes, and then using the insta shield to fly across the spikes. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Well, then holding the speed shoes, getting a little bit of a bonk there from the buzz bomber, but that's okay. We can then go all the way across using the spin dash to recover and getting a solid 18-second time on Green Hill Act 2. Now again, Sonic 1 Forever speedruns are very different compared to the original counterpart here because of the added abilities that you have. It makes the game easier in some respects, but harder in others because a lot of the levels aren't designed with these new abilities in mind. So we're going to go up, we're going to grab the speed shoes inside the tree there. Speed shoes are going to put Sonic to the highest acceleration and his top speed, grabbing the lightning shield that will give you the ability to double jump as well as magnetize rings straight towards you. This is going to be perfect for the boss fight here, as we're going to see the boss fight coming down. Going to get a whole bunch of hits on the boss using the lightning shield there to get the hits before the ball is even solid. The boss is already gone. Quick little spin dash when the screen unlocks, and that is a sub 30-second stage, which is absolutely phenomenal. Pedrito doing an amazing job on this run, and that is the entirety of stage 1. We're now going to head into Marble, arguably the hardest zone in classic Sonic history, because Marble is just a pain in the butt. But we're going to run our way through this stage with the lovely spin dash there. We're going to be very careful on the slopes here. You can see how they are kind of angled. You want to make sure you get the jumps on the upward slopes when you can. That will allow you to gain a lot of height. At certain times, you'll be wanting to jump on the downward side because that will give you speed. But now we have the super peel out coming out. Going to time it as it comes down. The other one comes up. Ooh, squeaks under all 4 of the pillars there. And then you're going to see a lovely little damage boost using the Fire Shield's Fire Dash, because we're going to be getting the Lightning Shield anyway, so it's good to use the damage boost to get yourself that extra little time save. The double jump here are going to be invaluable, skipping these cycles entirely, making sure you don't get squished, so we have to wait so we don't get crushed with the chandelier there, and then just a lovely spin dash jump on the right section, double jump up, lands on it, does another spin dash, and finishes the stage. The fire shield there that you saw briefly will protect you from fire and lava, as well as giving you the horizontal fire dash. Fantastic for getting boosts of speed and perfect for damage boosting. As we now go into Marble 2, we're going to run our way through the stage again, starting with the Spin Dash. We have all 3 versions of Sonic's abilities from across the classic games here. That is the Spin Dash, the Insta Shield, and the Peel Out, and of course the new Drop Dash from Mania as well. So just going to run our way through under here. Going to wait for that cycle of spikes. Going to go to the Bridge of Lava. Big Spin Dash going to do the jump, damage boost, but don't damage because the Insta Shield exists, giving you the invincibility. And that is such a tight window. I cannot overstate just how tight that is to use the Insta Shield's invincibility. It doesn't last as long as you think, but it's just enough to get that invincibility on the lava and jump off it. Another Spin Dash here down through the Caterpillars, using the Lightning Shield to grab a few extra rings that we don't really need to worry about. Going to grab the Fire Shield for importance, jump, face the right under, get the boost, get the jumps. Didn't quite make it in time. Unfortunately, not making that cycle, but that is fine because it means we're going to have the Fire Shield as we go up and through and round and in and dash, and then going to go all the way up the top before the last chandelier moves, allowing you to finish in less than a minute. Pedrito just nailing this run right now. Phenomenal speed, good gameplay. So moving through to Marble 3, the run continues. Again, Spin Dash is at the start just to get the boost of speed. You can see how fast Sonic is running based on the sprite. Accidentally getting a little bit of a jump there instead of getting the Spin Dash, but that's okay. An immediate recovery using the Drop Dash off through in and down. Going to Spin Dash past the Caterpillar onto the slow moving block. Just going to balance on the side here. Unfortunately, can't really do much about the stage on this one. You showing off now. Yeah, look at you. Look at that. And there we go. A little bit of karma on that one. But that's fine. Showing that the Insta Shield is just amazingly overpowered there. Deliberately just holding off now, showing off the damage boost before waiting for the block to go up there. Wonderful showing off for the audience there. You're not meant to be able to do that. You're not supposed to do that. That's a bit of swag. And you know what we say about speedruns. It's all about having fun. If you can't have fun with it, what's the point? And swag is time neutral. So damage boost intentional there. Going to grab the ring box that gives you 10 rings. We're just going to run through. Going to dodge all the spike cycles. Making sure we don't get caught on this. Everything is perfectly fine. Away we go. Jump up to, and now we're getting to the boss. So we're going to go our way through. We're going to go our way across to the end here. Going to grab the double hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 when we go on the other side. 6, 7, and 8. And the boss is gone. Again, an Insta-Shield invincibility use as you go through the fire there. We're playing like Dragon Force right now, going through the fire and the flames, but we carry on. And yes, that is a pun. I'm taking it. No, you can't stop me. If you want to stop me, try and stop me with some of the donations as well. If you do have the chance, please do consider giving generously. As we go into the Spring Yard Zone. Start with the Spin Dash on the spring. Away we go up to the top to get the speedy shoes. This is going to be very important to get to the top of the level. We want to go above the level on here because as the sign says, cope. We're going to cope by skipping over it. On the top, you get a jump off the screen. Takes you on the platform cycles, maintaining the speed, choose speed, getting a jump on the end of the platforms there. Allowing us to run all the way through, managing to get the enemy, but unfortunately, the spike ball cycles were just on the right cycle to body us. But we still get through, hit the button to open up the passage to the end, and away we go. That is what you want to see, and thank you very much there, Zelda Speedruns, for the raid. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. Welcome in to this run of Sonic 1 Forever by Pedrito. Going into Act 2, going to get a box straight down, going to go through, get the slide on the other side, going back up to the left, allows you to bounce straight over to the right. Going to take the jumps over the spiky balls here, round to the side and down. Going to have to wait for the cycle, but that's fine. We just do a Spin Dash using our iframes, getting over. Not quite getting enough speed to get over that little area, but that's okay because we can recover. So just going to Spin Dash, going to jump, going to go over, going to drop dash, get through, Spin Dash, jump, grab some more rings for safety. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump over, slow ourselves down deliberately by holding left, and then go down. Where are we getting here? Right into the face with the spike ball as we jump over, and then we're going to run into Randy and Orton. Will they RKO out of nowhere, or will Pedrito be faster? It looks like Pedrito is too fast. Randy and Orton not even getting a chance to appear with a Spin Dash to the finish at a wonderful level. And if you think we are fast just now, just wait until we go through the rest of the stages. We do have Spring Yard 3 coming up with the boss on the stage, of course. So we're going to run our way through here, starting with a Spin Dash. Going to go down, going to wait, going to land right next to the box. Oh, gets the bump off the bumper. Opting to grab the Lightning Shield hidden down the bottom there. Unfortunately, then immediately losing it. So we're going to restart the stage because the Lightning Shield is of utmost importance in this one due to the routing of the stage. The double jump is going to allow us to save a lot more time. So doing that restart is valuable. Unfortunately, losing it there. Opting this time just to go, nope, doing a restart again. We do want this. We want the Lightning Shield strats. So we're going to go for it, and we'll see what happens. Go in, go down. Get the bounce, get the jump. Goes through it, listening carefully. Sounds good this time. This is what we're looking for. The double jump's coming up. We're just going to wait for the cycles here. And then up and through. Double jump up here. Going to go at the top route. Platform's going to come down. We're going to wait for the platform. Just missing the double jump. Manages to get the backup recovery there. Well done. Still on the same cycle. Spin dash jump over. Going to get the bounce off the bus bomber. Manages to just get the pixel perfect landing on the side of the stairs there. That was so lucky. The timing on that was ridiculously precise. As we now jump through and we grab pseudo supersonic. As we don't quite get supersonic, but an invincibility plus the set of speed shoes, you're basically invincible at this point. So we're going to run our way through, jump up over here. We can't use the lightning shield double jump because we have the invincibility, but that's okay. We're going to spin dash our way through the little hole, double jump one here, jump again, and then to the boss. Not falling down the hole, minding the gap. Very good. As the boss comes down now, we're going to get the 8 quick hits, making sure we don't fall down into the hole that is made. And while we're going to transition into the next level, if our lovely host has anything they'd like to say, now is a great time.
Yes, of course. We did have a donation come in from Type 2 who says, "Great job, Crandor. That's my guild leader." They donated $20 US. They didn't specify anything that they wanted to put it towards in the incentives. So Type 2, if you want to let us know in the chat what you'd like to put that towards, exclamation I in the chat will give you all our incentives.
Very much welcome to Labyrinth Zone, and thankfully the devs of the game are very benevolent. They've given us the bubble shield. The bubble shield is very important. The bubble shield will protect you from drowning, but it also lets you do a really swag bounce. Yes, you did not blink. You did not miss that. That was a bounce off an enemy in the water, giving you a massive amount of height, allowing you to get to the shortcut that is intended in this stage without hitting the button and using the platform. That saves a 20-second time save over the original and just looks dang cool. The swag bounce is fantastic. Pedrito there just makes it look easy. Trust me, that's not as easy as it looks. We're now going to go into Labyrinth Zone 2 here, so hopefully we'll get more bubble shields through it. As the start, though, we're going to slide all our way down using the springs just to bounce us. The main thing we're going to see on this one is we're going to get an invincibility. We're going to use that invincibility to hopefully speed our way through the level, being able to dodge as many of these obstacles as we can. These obstacles are, of course, on cycles. The cycles are based on when they appear on the camera, or sometimes they can be based on when you enter the level. We call those either camera cycles or global cycles. The main thing we need to worry about, as long as we are beating them, we are good to go. So we're going to fall down on the buttons. We now have our invincibility. We'll see how far we can carry this invincibility into the level, but with the power of the spin dash, that's going to allow us to get up to top speed a lot quicker, alongside the drop dash there as well. So past Orbinaut number 1, going to jump up, get the drop dash straight over, going to get past Orbinaut number 2, if he was there. That's right, Orbinaut number 2 is not there, but the drowning music is playing, but have no fear, because Pedrito is already up and out without the timer even hitting 1. Not even close, as we now run our way through to the end of the stage there in less than 1 minute. As we come up to the hardest underwater stage in the game, it is, of course, Lab 3. Oh, hello, Lab 3 zone. So, Lab 3, we get a nice little spin dash at the start there, taking out all 4 of those enemies. It's a satisfying sound when you get them all. Going to grab the bubble shield for safety. Thank you for placing that bubble shield there. We love you. The bubble shield again, going to prevent us from drowning, so no drowning tune for us on this one. Going to try and keep a hold of it as well, as it's going to be very, very important. Ooh, threading the needle there in between the 2 spikes. We want to use the bubble shield later on towards the boss if we can. It's going to allow us to pass by the boss and get a really set of nice swag jumps up to the top. Literally a race against time. So we're going to use the spring, hit the bounce on that, going to go right to the right, going to make sure we go through, not having a worry about stopping for the Orbinaut, and just bounce our way up here, take out the lovely drill bots there, and away we go. So you can see the bounce here, it gives you a higher jump. We can use this to gain extra height when we need, so it's a number of precise bounces in jumps to get up through the top on this section. We're just going to run our way through, trying to get up at least 2 sections each time with a bubble bounce, and you just go for it. So now we're going to go through to the boss. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Going to wait, jump up 4, and then we'll let the bubble bounce begin. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Wait. Oh, tries to get the bounce. Doesn't quite make it. Going to have to win the boss. Going to bounce, restart, wait. Going to go into the side there. Jump, wait for the bounce. Hits off the boss. Unfortunately, not getting the full half up the top there. Still beats him at the very top, though, as we get to the end. And Eggman's just despawned. He's just gone. He doesn't get to pass by. Absolutely wonderful handling there. Normally, you're meant to pass by Eggman and you get a few clear jumps. Unfortunately, that third jump, not quite getting enough height, but a great job by Pedrito there, managing to understand I can hit the boss, wait, go for it, and then advance up there. Not taking a hit, not losing the shield, still getting solid time. Into Starlight here. Lovely chill stage. Don't have to worry about it. Blink and you'll miss it, because we're already halfway through it. Don't believe me? Keep an eye on the timer. As we spring up on the yellow there, we're going to spring over, making sure we go spin dash, down, through, drop dash, spin, in, right over the platforms. Beautiful cycle to run straight through. Down the bottom, 1, 2, 3, jump up on the spring, and job's a good one. Stage is done. I'm not kidding, that's a blink and you'll miss it stage. Starlight is a lovely palette cleanser after doing Labyrinth with all the stress that it gives you. But we're going to go through into Starlight 2. I'm going to see a wonderful boost of speed as you hit the spring there. Sonic's running at full speed. We're going to land on the hill there, straight down. Even going for the jumps to gain even more speed. If you time the jumps off a slope correctly or off a loop correctly, you'll increase your speed even more. We're going to go for a skip up the top there, over on the ceiling, drop dash, down the bottom, straight through, in, round, on the platform, and bam! The second stage is even quicker than the first one. So if you blinked and you missed the first one, you're on the second one. And before you know it, we're straight to the third one here. So, Starlight 3, we're going to see an interesting start to this one. We're going to go down, we're going to try and land on the side there, getting the drop dash to get the full thing. That allows us to get onto the platform, standing in the middle. That gives us barely enough height to go up. Then on the second seesaw, we stand in the middle. That gives us the big boost of height to do a straight jump before getting through the third one and getting over that entire section in 13 seconds. We're now going to do an interesting set of jumps here where we're going to just run and go straight over the top of the loop, over the top of the level, because there's absolutely no need to do it. And we grab a lightning shield, which is going to be very important for the upcoming boss. So we're going to go through, going to go in, going to double jump up, going to take the fall down, get to the side there, going to make sure we go through. No damage boost required. And in we go. So now the boss is going to come out. We're just going to double jump off there. Going to make sure we get the hits. Trying to dodge the spikes there. If we can send the spikes up, it's good. If we don't, it's not a problem. Using the insta-shield backup and being on the middle of the seesaw for the recovery. Nice backup. Well played. And this run is genuinely really, really fast. We are coming on to the final set of stages already. It is into Scrap Brain. This is where the game puts everything that you've learned and puts it all together in one smorgasbord of a level. So Scrap Brain 1, we're going to start with the peel out, run straight across all of it, hit the button immediately to change the twisters. Then from the ice cream sandwiches, we're going to jump up onto the top route here. But the best thing is, there's a lightning shield. That means when we get here, double jump up. Don't have to wait in a cycle. Go right down. We're going to wait, spin dash, lovely. Double jump down. Gets over. Ooh, not quite making it over, but it's fine because we'll just work our way up to the top on the ice cream sandwiches and then we'll take it through. So just going to wait for the platforms. Going to go up, up, and then wait for it. Got to get the cycle. Nice. Can wait for this section. See the platforms come up. Not a problem. Double jumps up and over. Peel out. Spin dash to get through the caterpillar. Do the jump over the platforms. And then on to our final little segment here. See where the flames are. Flames aren't even out. That lets us run up to through here. We're going to finish the stage in about 48 seconds. 5, 6, 7. Ooh, proves me wrong by a second. Very well played by Pedrito there, knowing, not quite making the jump straight over, having it back up on the ice cream sandwiches, but kept composure, kept cool, and managed to recover. So on we go to Scrap Brain 2. You're going to see a number of interesting jumps here. Drop dashes in, it jumps straight off the spinny platforms. Prevents us from having to go all the way around them like we do in the original. We're then going to take a damage boost here. Going to grab that, jump up straight through. Going to be very careful. Beautiful grab on a ring there. And then just spin dash our way over. Once again, going to be super careful, making sure we grab one ring for safety. No, we're YOLOing it. YOLO with the spin dashes. Gets under the lightning. Finally grabs the ring. And then we get the cool swag bounce. Love the swag bounce. Gets the angle correctly, straight on the two boxes there. You get a 50-50 chance you either hit one of the two or you hit none. That gives you the boost up. Skipping the cycle, rolls all the way under, manages to get under all three. What a good cycle at the end there for a 38. And now we're going to transition into the final stage here. If you thought Labyrinth was hard, well, welcome to Labyrinth 4. Technically, it's Scrap Brain 3. We call it Lab 4 because you'll see when we go down here. So we're going to go down into the stage. We're going to start immediately by pressing the button and then the little platform's going to move. We want to raise the platform down the bottom. We don't want to go into that one where it blocks us off. So if we go down here, we're going to make sure we hit past all the little spike pillars, all the fireballs, and all the spinning objects. We're just going to make sure we run all the way through here. Going to do a jump, going to land off the enemy, going to bounce down here, land with the bounce back up. Going to go through, wait there. Oh, one too high, not a problem. Use the iframes, up, 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 and bam, stage is done. Into final zone. So here we go. Into the final zone now. We're going to do the boss. The boss is going to have Jurgen in the background there. Say hi, Jurgen. He's just looking at you. The boss here is going to pop up in one of 4 of the pistons. You're going to see it, Pedrito here, go to the corner, wait for the box, with the balls basically to move. Once they start moving towards them, they're then going to spin dash out the way. Makes it safe every time. Then it's a case of guessing which pillar Eggman is in. So we've already done 3 hits, I believe. We've got another 4 to go. Time will be coming up when the screen fades out to white after the final hit. We'll let you know. So we're going to go through. We're going to go in. We're waiting for that one. Ooh, going to get spin dash onto that one to grab it. So it looked bad, but with the spin dash, it's very easy to hit that one, which is good. Where are we going this time? Same again, but this time it was in 3. So it's an easier hit on that one. Again, immediately back to the left side just to bait those balls over. Once those balls are baited, we try to aim for the middle there. Looks good. Last couple of hits coming up here. And that'll be time on our run. So we're going to go through. We're going to go in. That's the final hit on this section. We've got 1 more to go as we speed to the Eggmobile. The final hit is done, and time is coming up in... time. And there we go, everybody. That is Sonic 1 Forever. Done in a phenomenal 1942 there. That is what you want to see. At least that's the time I'm seeing on my side. The actual time there might be different, but don't worry, that's because of the stream memory. Absolutely phenomenal run of the solo Sonic category there. If you've enjoyed it, you can download this game yourself. Sub 20 is a fantastic run. Please do give our runner here a follow. Absolutely amazing job. Phenomenal run. Thank you for inviting me to commentate it. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I'll hand it back to Leo.
Wow, that run had a lot going on. That was his time speed worthy of Sonic himself. Argic really bringing the energy in the commentary. You wouldn't know that he was the last minute addition to that. All right, we're going to keep on going. In just a few moments, we're going to have the 10 exit category for Day in the Life. So we're going to go ahead and get that set up. Stick around. It's Game Over Cancer 2025.